The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. Turki Alalshikh announced that he will lower the cost of pay-per-view to $20, 20 pounds, 20 yen worldwide. He's setting the bar at 20. All right, so the trill dollar bill. He's announced that his upcoming fights. I know that Better BF versus Bivol is going to be free on ESPN Plus, the main event. But to see Shakur in the undercard, you got to pay $15. And he announced that Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua was going to be $20 in the United States of America. And so he believes that part of the reason why people still fights is because pay-per-view has become too expensive. So he's lowering the cost of pay-per-view to $20. Trill dollar bill. Do you think that that's going to generate more revenue? Do you think it's a good idea? What are your thoughts?
Shout out to Turki Alalshikh. As I reported last week, I said that he was sick, or I was hearing rumors of him going to the hospital, and to come to find out he had a brain tumor. But so I still been staying in tune with Turki Alalshikh, and I found out that he is actually in remission. So just wanted to do a shout out to Turki Alalshikh, and you doing your thing, man. Love from the Boxing Bros. You know what I'm saying? And salute to you for being in touch, because I think that is super dope of you to lower the price of the pay-per-view down to a dub. You know what I'm saying?
A trillionaire.
I thought that was real trill of you. You know what I'm saying? To bring it down to a dub, because you're absolutely right. The money that they were charging for these pay-per-views were ridiculous, especially for the fights that we were getting. So I guess you're spot on right there. I think that's so dope of you for bringing down the prices of your pay-per-view. That means that you're in touch and you're in tune with your consumers and the people that are watching. And I think that is awesome. And hopefully that you keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for you to have any greed. You're already the man, you know? Yeah, I think this is dope. And I'm not mad at it at all. Shout out to Turki Alalshikh for being a real businessman and seeing what he needed to do to, get them numbers, make them numbers.
We always discussed that the price of pay-per-view was too high. That's something else we discussed on Boxing Bros several times in the past. If you're a diehard or you've been watching, you know that's something we discussed. But lowering it to a dub is even lower than we discussed. But I do think that lowering it to a dub is the right thing, because you got people paying for subscriptions, as we pointed out with the Zone. They got people paying like $30 a month for monthly subscriptions. Plus, they want to add pay-per-view and then charge $60 for a fight. And at the end of the year, you're paying more for the Zone subscription plus watching fights than you are for actual cable and for other forms of entertainment. In today's society, right, what you have is you have people who have to pay $15 for a subscription to, say, Netflix, and you got to pay more if you don't want to watch commercials, and then you got to pay $10, $12 for Amazon. Then you got to pay more money for a subscription to Showtime, for a subscription to HBO Max. It's becoming a lot of money. So I think what Turki Alalshikh has realized is people don't have the funds to dish out on a pay-per-view fight anymore, because now you're talking about, well, yeah, basically you're asking for $80 for one fight. But that $80, they can subscribe to HBO Max, Showtime, Netflix, everything, and have their entertainment for the entire month. And so I think he's thought about it and said, well, what can people pay on a pay-per-view fight? And I think $20 is more realistic in these times. Plus, you got inflation, people paying more for eggs and other stuff than ever. The car market's going down. People aren't buying certain things. So I think Turki Alalshikh is smart to say we got to lower the price on pay-per-view, particularly at this moment in time. But this is only going to work if people buy. So we're going to put it to the test. Now, for everyone who saying pay-per-view is too high, now you get the chance to show your appreciation by purchasing the pay-per-view at a lower price. I've always said, to me, I look at the pay-per-view and was like, would I rather buy a pair of shoes or pay for this pay-per-view? Would I rather buy some workout clothes or pay for this pay-per-view? Well, now you can do both technically with $20. So you're not forced to make life-altering decisions at the price. So I do think he's on to something. I do like what he's talking about in terms of one belt per division, too many with four, and lowering the price of pay-per-view. But again, these are all things that sound good. But there's a thing called politics. And is he playing politics or is he serious? So far, he's putting his money where his mouth is by giving the fights for $20. So salute to Turki Alalshikh. I respect this.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill. It's my brother Caden. It's LLG for life.